Hey, how's it going? It's me, I'm back. For a little while, I guess. Man, I was just in Michigan, and it said it was 61 degrees. That's what it said. It didn't feel like it was 61 degrees. It felt like it was 40 something, 50 something degrees. It was a little windy too. And I picked up a cold. My nose has been draining. I've been coughing, sore throat. I feel like I'm drugged up on some NyQuil. And I'm not, but I feel like it. Anyway, it's been okay being out here, man. I mean, it's been okay. So I'm on this load right now, and it's a heat in transit load, which basically means that the product has to maintain a certain temperature the whole route. And in this case, the temperature on it, the range is from 140 degrees to 155. So what happens though is that when you have a load that is heat in transit, you hook up special lines from your truck going into your trailer, and it utilizes coolant from your truck to cycle through into the trailer when it's hot, and then it comes back out and goes back into the coolant reservoir. It gets hot and it gets warmed up again after it's been through the trailer. So basically, it's a big circle. But you have to think, you've got coolant coming from your truck going into the trailer to be cycled through. That means that you need extra coolant to make sure that your coolant level on your truck doesn't get too low, and then you have engine problems. So I took the bottle back outside, but there's about 4 or 5 different versions that we're supposed to use, and I went to about 3 or 4 different truck stops, pilots and a TA, and I wasn't able to find it. All the ones that we're supposed to get, I could not find at all, and so I ended up buying 3 different, things of coolant separately. So the first one that I bought, it was fine. The second one that I bought, it wasn't fine. It was the right brand, but it wasn't the one I'm supposed to get. Everything on it said it was right, 50-50, and it was the right brand and whatnot. It didn't have the word red on the front, but they all don't have red on the front. So I bought it thinking that it was the right one, and I get out to the truck and it's not it. But I needed to use coolant right then and there. So I went ahead and stuck it in my truck. I didn't really want to. So I didn't put the whole bottle in there, but I needed coolant right then and there, So I just used half a gallon. And I was hoping that maybe in the process it would be, diluted with the rest of the coolant that was in there. That's the hope. The third time I was able to find something, but it's not the right brand at all. It doesn't even say red on the front, but I think it's called Fleet. It's a cheap, no-name brand, basically, but it says Fleet. It is 50-50. It was red though, so I got that in my truck. So basically, nutshell, heat in transit is a load that needs to maintain a certain temperature. And in my case, this morning, I left at 138 degrees, and my range, again, is between 140 and 155. So since it's under range, I had to take it to this tank wash here, which is in Greenville, South Carolina. I'm basically in the airport. I am in the airport. Lockheed Martin is literally right behind me, and I can see them testing planes that look military-wise. These things are loud. Like, they're far away, but their engines are loud, man. But they're testing them. I just saw one take off right in front of me, So that's kind of cool. But I'm waiting on this to steam. So basically, steam is it's similar. So you basically drop your trailer in the bay, and instead of using coolant, they hook up lines that have steam inside of it, and it steams and it cycles through the trailer or whatever, and it exits out somewhere else, whatever, and it's supposed to bring up the temperature. So when you do the heat and transit, it doesn't really bring up your temperature. It basically hovers at whatever. So for the past like day and a half, I was at like 130, and then yesterday I noticed that it went up to 135, and then again this morning 138. But again, because it is under range, you know, yeah. So I'm here waiting. I don't know how long I'll be waiting. I just checked, and I'm at like, I think 142 or something like that. So I told them 150. I figured the more liquid that it is, because what happens is that with this one here, if it gets too cold, it starts to firm up, almost like a latex. And so I figured the more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not liquid per se. Well, I guess liquid. Yeah. The more liquid it is, the easier that it will be to expel out of the trailer. So that's what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm in this video now, and I'll upload it and then make another one. So until next time, you guys have a good one. Bye.